Welcome back to my channel, Girl in the Outdoors. If you're new here, my name is Manuela, and this channel is for people who like to feel authentically themselves. Today's video is really exciting because it's a vlog for my first day in Iceland. Iceland has been a place that I have dreamt of since I was a little girl, the top place on my bucket list. So being able to have had this opportunity feels unreal. I still can't believe that it happened, and I'm so grateful that it did. We arrived in Iceland around 5 a.m., picked up the car and had breakfast. Then we were greeted with the most beautiful sunrise. It was dark all morning, so we didn't know there were mountains. When we turned to exit Reykjavik, we saw these beautiful snow-covered mountains. I remember saying, wow, they're so pretty. Little did I know, this was only a little taste of what Iceland had in store. We decided to leave Reykjavik immediately and spend the last day there instead. Our first activity on our jam-packed itinerary was swimming between tectonic plates at Silfra. Silfra is a fissure between the North American and Eurasian tectonic plates in Thingvellir National Park. The diving and snorkeling site at Silfra is right where the two continents meet and drift apart about 2 centimeters per year. Silfra is the only place in the world where you can dive or snorkel directly in a crack between two tectonic plates. The Silfra fissure cuts into the underground spring filled with glacier meltwater from the nearby Langakol Glacier. The glacial meltwater stays very cold in Silfra. The water never freezes and remains between 2 degrees Celsius and 4 degrees Celsius year-round. So we had to put on these very tight suits so that we didn't immediately freeze. After being in this freezing cold water, we went to warm up in the geothermal area where the famous geyser is. The geyser geothermal area is a well-known high-temperature geothermal area, and geyser itself is one of the best-known geysers in the world and has given a name to other sprouting hot springs around the world. Geyser. In Icelandic, the term geyser means to erupt. Throughout Iceland, there are so many different geothermal areas. One that I had been dying to visit ever since seeing Zac Efron's Down to Earth was La Fontana. Here, they show you how traditional Icelandic bread has been cooked for centuries. First, they mix the dough, put it in a pot, and wrap the pot in plastic. They open up the very hot earth full of minerals and place the pot. They leave it cooking for about 24 hours, then take it out, clean up the dirt, and voila, a beautiful loaf of rye bread. The typical way of eating it is with a lot of Icelandic butter and smoked Arctic char, which is sort of like salmon. After this, we went waterfall hunting. We saw the famous Gullfoss and other stunning waterfalls. I love when the waterfalls freeze over because it gives me a feel of winter wonderland. At this point, we were so tired and had been up past 24 hours. Luckily, on the way to the hotel, we saw some Icelandic horses on the side of the road. Of course, we had to stop and say hi. Look how fluffy they are. It was a great way to end the day. A very memorable first day. Come back to see what we did on day 2 in Iceland. The sights and stories won't disappoint. Thanks for being here. Like, subscribe, and see you soon.